Hello, I'm Dwight Norris of Fishing at Work, and today we're going to talk about how to go fishing. Now you're probably wondering, hey, I know how to go fishing. It's easy. I grab my fishing rod, I grab my fishing reel that's attached to it, I grab the lures, I get my license, and then I go out and go fishing. But have you thought about when you're going fishing? For most people, this resides only on the weekend. Why is that? It's something I thought about for a long time and wondered if there could ever be a difference in my life or other people's life when they want to go fishing. Because as a fisherman, we want to go fishing all the time. And just like anybody else who has a hobby or a sport, they want to do it more often. And they only do it when they have time. Time is the problem. Time is the enemy. It's all time's fault. But what you'll soon find out if you look through my 10-step process to go fishing at work PDF, which you can get for free at the website fishingatwork.com, that the problem with time is not within time itself, it's within you. The answer lies within you. And at no other point than right now has it been so clear that this is a problem that you have to deal with. No one can change your life, not even me, to make this happen. If you want to make time magically appear or you want to buy time, you have to make it happen. Whatever's going on in your life, if you're busy, if you're working hard, if you're trying to find a job, or you already have a job, or you don't like the job, or you want a new job, or you're in the wrong place where there's no fish, there's no water, all this resides in you. You make the choices in your life, and you can make a change. If you want to go fishing, whether it's at work, whether it's before work, after work, at night, and like we all have, the weekend, because that's all we live for, we give 5 days to have two. Now, in what world would you give someone $5 and get back two? You'd say, hell no. What kind of deal is that? You're taking from me and giving me crap. So why do you let this happen? Why are you complacent with just 2 days of fishing? And you don't even know if you're going to get those 2 days. Those 2 days, you have all your free time to do anything. You want to get repairs in your house. You're a DIY person. Maybe you have to hire somebody. Maybe you have to do a lawn. Maybe you have to do some financial stuff. You have to go talk to somebody about whatever, or your all your odds and ends you need to get done. You want to see some friends, you want to hang out, you want to go to the bar, you want to go on a like short trip vacation to somewhere like the beach or wherever else, and all this time, all this stuff you want to do, all the things you want to do in your life, you only have 2 days a week to do. Now how the hell is that supposed to work? Every day, everybody, at least in America, but I believe the whole world, goes to work, and you've seen a commute. It's a mass in and a mass out, and everybody's going to the same place, almost. That's what it feels like, and that's why there's traffic. Then on the weekend, guess what everybody's doing? Everybody's out and they're trying to rush and get to wherever they're going because that's their fun time. That's their time for themselves. And because of this rush and everybody going every which way because everybody's rushing, you lose more time. You're in the car, there's lines everywhere, and there's like, oh, sorry, we're booked for this weekend because everybody's out there doing the same thing every weekend. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those places are empty. Why is that? Well, that's because we can't manage our time well. And that single fact is we don't have the money we need to get out of whatever situation we're in. But that's a bigger story. Now back to what I was saying about how to go fishing. What I do on this channel is to find a way for you to go fishing more often. I've found that if you just do a little bit of time management with your day, you'll find out that you have periods of time and that's done through the time management strategy, which is a Excel sheet which I made. That's the first part of it, which you can get on the 10-step process Go Fishing Network PDF, and I actually made a video on that. So you'll see just how easy it is to map out your day and what you're currently doing and find those little tidbits of time. But for some people, they don't think they have any time left. When you look through your day, you'll see things that you're doing that you don't need to do. They're not necessary. They're not a need. There may be a want. Maybe I want to watch this show. Maybe I need to go out to this place to get lunch every day because, that's what I do. Maybe I need to talk to these people because, they're my friends and they want to hang out. Or whatever. Or you need to sit in front of your desk and stare at it at lunchtime. Or sit at the cafeteria table and talk to your peers or your coworkers at work when you could be doing something else. If you really truly want to go fishing, then you should do that. Find those times during the day where you're wasting your time. There's some person I know, maybe I'll name him at a later time, said if you want to have time to do something like what I'm doing right now, you need to get rid of distractions and things that you don't need to do. Right now, I could be watching TV or, looking at Facebook or some other crap. Instead, not watching TV, which is called the electronic income reducer. Everybody's zoned in and they can't get out of it. They have all your TV shows, they have all the advertisements, they have all the sports, they have all the HDTV or the entertainment channel and all the news. The news. Too much news. Turn it off. Don't need to listen to it. Not important. What's important? Figuring out a way to do the things you want to do. If you want to go fishing, you focus on that. You find the time, you open it up, not doing this crap because I'm doing this crap. I'm doing this stuff that I love. Get rid of the crap, put in the stuff you love. It's really simple. This is all I've done. And I've put it into this 10-step process to go fishing work PDF. But it's just more or less a template. As you've seen, it's about 14 pages. It needs a small little update because I planned on doing a certain thing with it. But I've thought about it and I'm changing it up. I'm going to ask you right now. I'm thinking about making a fishing at work course. And I'm going to provide that to you for free to start. Right now it'll be baseline and you'll go through everything you need to do. And it will go into specifics that you'll need help with, particularly with dealing with work situations, dealing with people that are in your life and how you need to actually talk to them and convey your feelings about what you want to do in your life. Because maybe going fishing really isn't your problem. Maybe the problem is you're not making enough money, or you don't like where you're working, or you don't like the location where you're working or living. Maybe you live in the desert and you're a fisherman and there's no lakes, rivers, streams, or oceans around, and you're like, oh man, I used to fish all the time as a kid, but now I'm here in the desert, which is nice. Great mountain biking, hiking, all that stuff, camping, but where are the fish? Maybe this was the wrong decision. Maybe you need to go back to the land of water, which covers 2/3 of the planet. Just saying. So, the fact of the matter is, I want to make a course, and it's going to be extensive. It's going to be large. If you've ever been on any kind of course website, they have everything laid out, but maybe you log in. I can build that in, and then there's little things you can do. You tick off, chapter 1. There's these steps. Thinking about going fishing at work. What are you doing? Then I have the time management strategy, all the steps you need to do, thinking about what you do every day, planning out your hours, writing out an Excel sheet, actually thinking about your mindset and what you're doing and what's actually important to you in your life, hanging out with your kids, having quality time, doing your job, working on your skills so you can get a better job or work in a different place, and going fishing or watching, I don't know, what's on TV? Game of Thrones, some movies, some Netflix, some Facebook, some Instagram, Pinterest, social media, entertainment channel, watch the news, whatever else that quite possibly isn't important to your life. But when you're staring at it, because you're so used to staring at it, and you spent your whole life staring at it, it's just something you do. It's a habit. And some habits are bad. Some habits aren't good for you because they don't get you closer to your goal. So take this one simple tip. If what you're doing right now, whatever time it is during the day, if that's not getting you closer to your goal, get rid of it. It's not important. Because if what you're doing isn't getting you closer to your goal, it's a waste of your time. And time is something you do not have a lot of. It's not finite. You can't get more of it. Maybe. People say you can't buy time, but you can buy other people's time. It's possible. You can do that. And you can make time. Why? I mean, not why, but how? Well, you were doing something that wasn't important. You get rid of that. Boom! That time is now freed up. You just got some more time in your life. Maybe you're in a commute that's super long. Maybe it's an hour and a half. Maybe it's 2 hours. I used to have an hour and a half commute each way. Down when I used to live in Virginia and used to go near DC in the Fairfax area, then back down to like Southern Virginia, and 95, like it is up the East Corridor, it's packed all day, every day during those times. People come in, people go out, from city to city, from the city out to the country, using all the transportation types, and it's ridiculous, and it's only getting worse. There are more people in the world, some people working, all the good jobs are in the city, if you've noticed, and that's where traffic is. And guess what? The more traffic, the more you waste your time, the less time you have for fishing, the less time you have for increasing your skills so you can get a better job, which will give you more money, which can give you more time, or making your own job. It's all possible. So, didn't want to drag this on too much, but the fact of the matter is, how to go fishing is not hard. Just making it hard for yourself. Every day is a day you can go fishing. All you have to do is figure out how. If you take the time and think about it, which most people haven't done. I didn't do it for a long time. I just sat there and stared out the window and hoped and guessed and got sad and then forgot. Then it came back up again, and then I forgot again, and watch some Netflix, forget it again, and it comes back and, oh man, wish I could go fishing. Did I put any effort? Any thought? No, not at all. That's what you need to do. But thankfully for you, I've done a lot of this thinking. I've done it all, and I'm going to put out even better content in this course to show you exactly how you can do that. And I need your help to make it better over time. I'm going to have certain situations, all the ones I can think of, in there to help you out. There's issues with what types of places you're fishing, the distances from where you work to where the fishing is. Is the fishing during on the way to your commute? Is it close? Is it far away? What type of place is it? What type of fish are in there? How do you fish in those places? And how can I get you on the fish, catching the fish, having the fun, getting there, getting back, all within the time frame that you have available, which may be an hour, maybe more, it may be less. And if it's less, there's a whole situation to deal with that. Maybe you're in a bad work situation. I used to work in a job where I only had a half an hour to go to lunch, and 95% of the people stayed on the job to eat their lunch. And I'll just tell you what the job was. I was in a door making factory, and it was 95 degrees in the place. And I was actually working on this gigantic machine, which must have weighed, I don't know, 100 tons, and all it did was come down and make a stamp on the door. There's some nice little designs on the door, the squares, and like you have in your cabinets. It's just a a giant thing that stamps it on this piece of sheet metal, and it slaps it between two pieces of compressed wood, and boom, you got a door. Those things sharp, but you work your butt off, and some days they say, hey, you're gonna have to work 10 hours this week, or hey, you're gonna have to work 12 hours a day this week, and then boom, not only do you have less time for lunch, but you're losing more time on both ends. That's a crappy job. It's a crappy job, and you shouldn't settle for that. You should always be pushing for better, because that's what you deserve. You're working your ass off, and you should have time to go fishing. You should have time to do the things you want to do. Even if you're listening and you're not a fisherman, you just kind of browsed around, and if you even got this far in the video and maybe you're not that enthused about fishing and it's something you do part-time, still, don't you deserve more? You need more time. Your time is your most precious commodity, and you should use it to the best of your effort, because when your time gets later on and you start to realize that there isn't that much time left, it gets even more important. And if you ignore it, you'll get to a point where you'll do something which I hope you won't do. You'll regret things. Never regret anything. Don't live your life that way. Take action now and do the things you need to do to be able to go fishing. I have that for you. I want to make it better. I want to make this course, and I want to get it out to you. It probably won't be fast. I want to make it good, but I know my perfectionism is going to try to take control, but I'm going to control that, and I'm going to get this out to you as quickly as possible. It will be a series of videos, and I'll transcribe that to text, and I'll put it into an easy to read format. Hopefully I'll have some comment sections below so you can say something about the actual content and how it can be better, and I'll be making updates and hopefully pulling in all the information that everybody needs to be able to go fishing at work. But besides all that, if you're here right now, get the 10-step process to go fishing at work PDF and go out there and try it. Don't read any more of my blogs. Don't look at any more of my videos. Get the PDF and go out there and try it. Make it happen. It was winter? Cool. There's still fish out there. You don't have to go completely ice fishing. I will say that the Charles River is completely iced over right now. But guess what? In a couple days, maybe next week, I'm going to go out there with a gigantic rock. Maybe I'll put it on a string. I'm going to throw it out there right over the Broad Canal and make a hole in it. And I'm going to go ice fishing. That's what I'm going to do, because I love fishing. And that's what I'm going to do with my time, the time that I have available. And I'm going to make great content like this for you to help you go fishing so you will enjoy life. And I'll be working on getting into contact with some other people and businesses that also enjoy fishing as well, to help provide great information and hopefully some products for you, because I would like better mobile fishing gear. I haven't seen any great stuff. Telescoping rods most are crap. Bags aren't exactly made specifically for fishing at work. They're more about the weekend fishermen wanting to not carry stuff, or they're backpacking, or they're going camping, but not for work. And I think I need to make something. I don't know how, but I'll be thinking about it. And if you have any suggestions, please tell me. Tell everybody. Make a comment down below. And while you're down there, subscribe. And also go to the website, fishingnetwork.com, and get that PDF. So let's not push this any further. I've already told you what I need to tell you: how to go fishing, how to deal with your problems of not being able to fish, and about the Fishing at Work course that I want and will create for you and with your help. So please do me a favor, go down below, comment, tell me if you think this is a good idea, that you would want it, or that you would like it, or that you've been thinking about it, or you know somebody else that may like it, and go and tell them and get them to comment below or on the website, or just give me an email. So I'm Dwight Norris, fishingnetwork.com, telling you how to go fishing It's easy, but don't let yourself make it hard.